One of the fascinating things about the area is more of the human history of humans being in the mountains. And we can date back to 10,000 some years ago, what the scientists call the Paleo Indians, the very earliest Indians. We know, for instance, in far northern New Mexico, really right down there, there's a place called Folsom, New Mexico. And that, in fact, is named for the Indian ruins that were found there that are the Folsom people. That's where they were found, first discovered, and they are now known to have lived all across the continent here. But they were the Folsom people, and they were living that close to Pagosa country 10,000 years ago. There is an amateur paleontologist that has lived in the past in Pagosa Springs, and he said he had found a Dalton point at a stone fire circle within 3 miles of Pagosa Springs. And if that was in fact true, that would date to 9,000 years ago. So there were Indians in the areas, and they did in fact crisscross the Continental Divide from the earliest days on. In fact, many of the Anasazi Indians, the cliff dwellers that you hear and read about, lived in the entire areas south and southwest from where we are right now. And Pagosa country was really the northeasternmost area that they ranged in. And their area was at times as large as the state of California. And the Indians, the Anasazi, the later Navajos, Utes, most of them would move into the mountains following the game, mostly deer. The elk were not here at that time. They were more plains animals. But they would follow the deer and the rest of the game into the high mountains during the summer months, and then go back down into southern elevations to spend their winters carrying backpacks full of dried meat and fur, bones. They pretty much used the entire animal.